Again, we get a great day where it feels like fall, and then we take a look at your forecast, and it's kind of a roller coaster.
Yeah, we've had some fall mornings, warm afternoons, as today was a warm afternoon with not much wind to speak of and that relentless sun. But talk about the fall feel in the mornings and evenings. We've had some big swings of temperatures with all the dry air and those clear skies. Look at the temperatures here this morning. Officially 53 here at Oklahoma City and Will Rogers Airport, but on the west side, Yukon, you were down in the low to mid 40s, 41 in El Reno, 44 Kingfisher, 43 Stillwater, 42 Ada, 41 out there in Mangum, and 48 there in Woodward. So some pockets of 40s and 50s, and that's been kind of the norm over the last couple of mornings, and we'll do it a couple more times before we increase a little bit more wind. That won't allow that cold air to settle as much during the overnight, and then also a little bit of humidity, a little bit of moisture. But man, the sunshine with no wind, yeah, it was a little warm out there. It's 85 degrees for an afternoon high temperature. 78 is our average, and we'll continue to fall with the average by the end of the 9-day period. Our average high temperature will be 75 degrees, and 85 in Woodward, 84 in Altus, and some 87 in McAllister and Ada. So definitely on the warm side and on the dry side is the drought just continues to get worse. And the last 30 days, okay, September and October, kind of our rainy period for the fall, heading into the dry months of winter. And it has been dry already, as barely any parts of the state over the last 30 days have seen an inch of rain, and less than a half an inch here across the metro. And it's not only us, it's a good portion of the nation's been dry and quiet and hot. Look at the northern plains still into the 80s and near 90 in North Platte. You got to go to Billings and Bismarck, a little bit of colder air trying to develop with the area of low pressure. Cool and rainy here across the northeast because of the leftovers of Ian there. Hurricane Ian is a warm middle to upper 80s off towards the south. So there's the roadblock, was formerly known as Hurricane Ian, but we're starting to see those changes because that roadblock's exiting. This spin of low pressure, big area of low pressure, has been stuck, and it's going to get a boot here from the northwest, and it'll start to get things moving, and we'll start to see a cold front, maybe a cool down as we head towards the end of the week into next weekend. But until then, quiet. Nothing more to talk about than sunny and warm weather. 50s in the morning, 80s during the afternoon, and on the dry side, light winds. And then as we head towards Wednesday into Thursday, the first little weakening cold front, but it'll wait till Thursday and Friday to get a little boost of that cooler air. And there will be some chilly air. Really first big cool shot here across the nation, as temperatures will be in the 20s and 30s for lows, 40s, 50s, and 60s for highs. Northern plains into the Great Lakes. We'll get a glancing shot. Some of the data says we'll see some clouds and north wind. Temperatures could be held in the 60s, northern half of the state. Most of us will be in the 70s for a day or two, Friday into Saturday. But wouldn't you know it, that exits quickly, and we get a little southwest flow and maybe a chance of a shower and thunderstorm by the weekend. 70 degrees right now, temperatures in the 50s and 60s with a light wind, nothing to speak of. Temperatures overnight into the 50s, and then tomorrow, lots of sunshine. Will warm up into the lower to middle 80s across the state. Not much to speak of. Sunshine and a light south breeze. Those middle 80s continue into Wednesday. Cold front comes in on Thursday, but will really cool down Friday into Saturday. Small chances of rain Saturday into Sunday and Monday of next week. But overall, a pretty warm and dry looking 9-day forecast with maybe a hint of some fall weather.